Sonichu didn't start out as a comic book, and if you're a longtime fan of the series, you know he wasn't Chris Chan's first Hedgehog OC. Chris wrote 4 short stories of questionable canonicity that take place in C-197, the fictional dimension Sonichu lives in. This short series will cover them individually, and today we're continuing on to the birth of Bionic the Hedgehog, Sonic's older brother. Chris came up with the idea to give Sonic an older, basketball-playing brother while he was reading an R.L. Stine novel in high school. He was hit in the head by a basketball, and apparently this jumbled his thoughts enough to imagine a Sonic character playing basketball. This is his story. September 4th, 2000. Bionic the Hedgehog by Christian Weston Chandler. Bionic the Hedgehog is Sonic's long-lost, but not for long, brother. He's 16 years old, and he's a hot dude. His favorite sport is basketball. He's so terrific at basketball, he can score 100 points in any one quarter. His favorite food is a taco-style pizza, hot and spicy. He's terrific at electrical devices, such as robot factories, teleporters, and all other difficult mechanical devices. Like Sonic, he's an adventurous, impatient hedgehog, and he's a good guy. Here's the story about him. A long time ago, when Bionic was 6 years old and Sonic was 5 years old, Bionic and Sonic were playing catch. When Sonic threw his 6th throw, he accidentally threw it in a bush. Bionic agreed to retrieve the ball. When he got to the bush, just picking up the ball, he was being sucked in by a trans-dimensional portal. He cried for help from Sonic, but when Sonic got there, he grabbed Bionic's hand. Sonic tried to pull his brother out of the portal, but Bionic's hand slipped out of Sonic's hand, and he was falling. Sonic tried desperately to save Bionic, but he couldn't reach him, so Sonic forgot about Bionic. Bionic ended up in a world of basketball players, so he was stranded for years and years. During the time he was there, he learned enough about basketball, enough to give him the ability to do that 100 point per quarter thing. Meanwhile, back in Sonic's dimension, you probably know his story. Here it is in a short story, though. Sonic was delivering 300 chili dogs. His Uncle Chuck was captured by Robotnik and his SWAT bots. Sonic meets Sally after realizing Chuck was in danger. He dropped off the chili dogs. Sonic and Sally tried to save Chuck, but Robotnik already robot-sized Chuck. So Sonic joined Sally's freedom fighters and made new friends like Tails, Bunny Robot, Rotor, Antoine, and many other freedom fighters. One day, Sonic and Tails flew to a Chaos Emerald-powered floating island and met Knuckles the Echidna. Knuckles thought Sonic was an enemy, but realized he was a good guy. They didn't get rid of Robotnik for good, but they became friends. But Sonic left Knuckles so that he could do his job of guarding the floating island. Later, Knuckles rescued Sonic and his friends from danger with Robotnik by forming his own team, the Chaotix, and Sonic turned his roboticized Uncle Chuck's personality back to normal. Chuck was still a robot. One day, when he was eating a chili dog in his bedroom, he found an old picture of himself and Bionic together. Sonic recognized himself, but he didn't remember his brother. He went to his Uncle Chuck so that he can talk to him about who was the other hedgehog in the picture. When he got to his uncle's home, Chuck invited him in. Sonic asked him, "Uncle Chuck, who is that other boy with me in this picture?" Chuck studied the picture and replied to Sonic, "Sonic, this other boy was your brother. His name was Bionic." Sonic said, "Uncle Chuck, I didn't know I had a brother. What happened to him?" Chuck replied, "You saw what happened, and you ran to me and told me the whole thing, but I'll tell you what you told me. Sonic, you were 5 years old, and Bionic was 6 years old." Sonic said, interrupting, "Uncle Chuck, you're saying he's my big brother?" Chuck replied, Sonic, let me finish, please. You and Bionic were playing catch. On your 6th throw, you threw it in a bush. Bionic went to get it. As he was getting it, he got sucked in a trans-dimensional portal. You tried to save him, but didn't succeed in saving him. Sonic said, "Well, thanks for telling me, but now I remember it. I feel so sad." So after he stopped crying, he said, "Goodbye," and went home. While he was sitting in bed, thinking about Bionic, in Bionic's world, he found a way to get out of there. He said goodbye to his friends and thanked him for a nice time. He jumped through the portal leading to Sonic's bedroom. Back in Sonic's world, a portal opened up on the wall to his left, and to his surprise, a figure poked out of the portal. When Sonic got a good view of who was coming out of the portal, he recognized him. It was Bionic. Sonic asked, "Is that you, Bionic? My long-lost big brother?" Bionic replied, "Sonic?" When they both saw each other, Sonic rushed up to him and gave him a big hug as the portal closed. Bionic said, "It's good to see my little brother again." Sonic replied, "It's good to see you again, too." Sonic introduced him to all his friends, and Sonic asked him if he'd like to join the Freedom Fighters and stay with himself, Sonic. Bionic said yes, and Sonic and Bionic had many adventures fighting Robotnik. The end. That was the second of Chris's 4 short stories. The next is the possible first written account of Sonichu, the electric hedgehog Pokemon. Chris wrote that short story before ever drawing his now infamous comic. Thank you for watching. Be sure to be nice to each other in the comments, consider supporting creators that you admire, and never lose sight of the things that are important to you. Thank you to my patrons, A Humble Narcissist, Abigail, Angel, Ash Perler, Blue Coon, Elijah, Hunter, Jess, Jose, Joseph, Joshua, Caitlin, Poe, Randy, Shadow Nexa, Snotling, Steve, twitch.tv/SumaBreakup, and Benjamins. You can follow me on Twitter at GiBi_Devin, and join my Discord, which is linked below.